Hey guys, Karen from Curl House, and today we're going to talk about shedding. I have many clients that come to me, and women in general will come to me and say, help, my hair is falling out. I took out braids and my hair fell out. Or I took out my 2-strand twist and my hair fell out. Well, your hair is not falling out like that's a bad thing. Your hair is just shedding, and that shedding is normal. So hair grows in cycles. It grows, it rests, and then it falls out. That is the normal growth cycle. You can shed up to 100 to 150 strands per day. That is a lot of hair per day. Now, if you are in a protective top style, for example, your hair is still shedding. It's just, if it's in braids, if it's in twists, it just doesn't have a place to go. So it stays in your hair until you actually take that style down or until you wash your hair. So for example, let me show you a picture. This is how much hair I shed regularly. So normally I wash my hair once a week. So this is what 1 week's of hair shed looks like. One day I decided to get a protective style. I washed my hair. I think I kept it in twists maybe for about a month. This is what a month's worth of shed hair looks like for me. Wow, right? It looks like a lot, but it's not. It's just 30 days of accumulated shed hair as opposed to 5 or 6 days. Do you see the difference? So I don't want you to be super concerned if you are wearing a protective style and you feel like you can't wear them because your hair falls out in braids. That is just not true. That is normal. Now, I want you to know the difference between normal shedding and abnormal shedding. So everyone's normal is different, right? So you should know exactly how much hair you shed per week. Or if you wash your hair every 2 weeks, you should know how much hair your hair sheds on average. If you don't know, do what I did. Wash your hair, collect the comb from the shower, collect it from your brush or your comb, collect it and put it in a Ziploc bag. Then you'll know what on average, how much your hair sheds. And that should be what your hair should shed if you wash your hair at the same amount, at the same frequency per week. So if your hair is shedding abnormally, then it is going to be important that you figure out the why. A lot of times hair will shed due to high levels of stress. That's like the #1 reason your hair can start shedding abnormally. People who have COVID have experienced post-COVID shedding. People who do dietary changes, they'll notice their hair is shedding. A lot of women who have children after pregnancy, their hair may shed. So when you get to the root cause of shedding and undo it, then the shedding will eventually stop. That is a condition called telogen effluvium, which is called abnormal shedding. Also, one way you can determine if your hair is shedding or if it's breaking is to look at a strand of hair. So if your hair comes out, take a strand of hair and look very, very closely at that hair strand and see if you see a white bulb at the end. If you see a white bulb, that means that it's natural shedding, which is what it should be doing. Now, if you do not see that white bulb, and if the strand of hair is significantly smaller than your hair, then that means that may be breakage. And that is the difference between the two. A lot of times, a lot of us with natural hair, we may deal with a lot of breakage because our hair is curly and it's dry and it might snap off. So if you are noticing a lot of broken hair, then you want to make sure that you are properly moisturizing your hair, deep conditioning your hair, getting your ends trimmed. Make sure that you have a fabulous hair routine that is going to address the breakage. But if it's not breakage, it's shedding and it is normal. I hope you know the difference now between normal shedding and abnormal shedding and breakage and shedding. Okay, well, until we talk again, stay fabulous.